So today's actually a very special episode. It is actually our pilot episode. So I just wanted to first start off by giving everybody that's watching a big thanks. If you're here on day one with us right now, or if you've come from the future and you're watching maybe this in the past, still a big thanks. And Matt, actually, for being my co-host and for being here today, I actually got you something.
No way.
As our first day, as a gift, and
is it Moochie your cat?
An ode to our friendship. No, but Moochie will be starring in many episodes. So let me just go grab that for you, and I'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was not expecting this. Also, I should have prepared more, but I did not even read the program for tonight. So, this is all live and true. Did you really get... What in the world? It's not even my birthday. This is like a podcast gift?
Yeah, thank you for just taking the time to be here with...
Can I open it now?
Time. Yeah, please open it now for everybody to see.
Oh my goodness. It's paper? I've always wanted
golden wrapping paper.
Can I keep the paper though, for real? I'd use it for model making.
Yeah, you could reuse it. Yeah.
Aw. Bryce.
I figured it's something you could wear.
Oh, this is a great.
On the podcast, so.
It's a sweater.
Yeah.
This is great. Thanks, Brody.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course, bro.
Yeah. Wow.
So today we have actually a really exciting episode. Whether it was your first rent payment, whether you maybe got a dog or a cat or had a kid, or maybe you started giving your parents advice, we're actually going to be talking about all things adulthood, adulting in real life, and what it feels like being a 90s kid growing up in this day and age. So, stay tuned until the very end, and you guys are going to hear some real stories and maybe get some real advice, and who knows? But without further ado, welcome to
Everything in Between.
All right, let's go to our first segment. So Matt, I just wanted to start by maybe doing like a high-low buffalo, if you could.
Okay. I love high-low buffalo.
Tell the audience a little bit about your week. What was maybe a high? What was a low? What was maybe something kind of random, not so good?
Okay. First thing comes to mind, my high for the week actually happened today.
Mm-hmm.
And that is I got a promotion.
Wow.
Which is
Congrats.
pretty cool.
Wow. Am I the first person to hear this?
No.
You got a promotion. You got a new sweater. Things are really looking up for
crazy.
you. Yeah.
Also my low, too, because with that promotion comes a substantial amount of work. So
Interesting.
It's kind of like a bittersweet thing. High-low buffalo. My buffalo. While I think of my buffalo, what about you? What is your high-low buffalo, Bryce?
Yeah. My high this week, I think, was seeing my family for dinner, which you know about because obviously
also there.
You are part of my family.
I promise you that was also my high.
And yeah, that's good. And my low is also when I saw my family, my grandpa said that I looked like I was filling out, looked like I was putting on a few pounds. So
finally,
I don't know if that comes with adulthood too, but yeah, I was like, thanks, Grandpa. I was like, yeah, I've been doing my push-ups, so.
I don't think he meant it in that way.
No, but yeah, really, like seeing my family this weekend, like my mom, my dad, my brothers, my little sister, who I'm more like an uncle to, because it's like 30-year age difference, which is like unheard of probably for most people.
Brunkle Bryce.
Yeah, Brunkle Bryce, right? Yeah, she calls me Uncle B, which is I think is like super cute, and like my whole thing is like my whole spiel is like I come with like I got her like a little bumblebee dress, and like I have like a little hat with a bumblebee on it. It's like Uncle B, you know. So it's good. And then nothing too random this week. Yeah, my life's pretty routine, which I'm like almost thankful for and
Oh,
happy
I
about?
thought of my buffalo.
What's that?
My buffalo is having a nearly 2-hour long conversation with your grandma, who's 80, and her teaching me like legitimate things about building envelope and building science. That blew my mind.
My grandma
Your
teaching
grandma,
the soon-to-be architect about project management.
I actually had to study that day, but after that, I felt like I studied all right.
Yeah, she actually has a blueprint of her old home that she's like has wanted to give me, and I'm like, yeah, like I know just the guy.
You should frame that.
I
That'd be a good
literally
idea.
thought like after we build the home, we make it modern.
You want to remake your grandma's home?
Yeah, but like
She did a great job on it. I know
super
all
high
about
tech.
her home, by the way.
Yeah.
So
and then we put
I can
like
help you.
the bat cave in there.
Yes.
But
Your house to my house.
But then we frame it in the new home. Oh, my house to your house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Let's do that.
1,000 miles.
All right, so let us get into our first segment.
Okay, I'm ready.
So it's called Back in My Day, 90s Kids Edition. So basically we're just going to say things that we did in the 90s that other 90s kids could probably relate to, but the kids nowadays probably don't really relate to.
Game Boy Color, throwing snowballs at cars, ding dong ditching, like that.
Those are great things.
Okay,
So like,
great.
okay, for example, right? I have
Okay.
like you said Game Boy.
Yeah.
Like that's the perfect thing because that makes me think of the first Game Boy that came out. Black and white, we would play all day, literally until dark. And then when it got dark, we would still play, but we would have to play under the light. Like I remember like being on the couch like this, like under the light, just
Or
trying
like
to
with a
play.
flashlight under the blanket so your
Yeah,
mom
no,
can't
but then
see.
they invented that little like flashlight that came.
Oh, yeah. People used it for
Connected.
reading. We used it for Game Boys.
And then my mom would be like, go outside. She would yell at us. And then we would go outside, but we would just bring our Game Boys outside and just play like on the hill, you know, like, so yeah, that's one thing. I feel like that's still like probably prevalent though. Like kids probably
Yeah.
still do that.
They just do that on
nowadays.
their phones now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They probably have every game on their phone nowadays.
Or no, even the Switch, Nintendo Switch.
yeah.
These
Yeah.
things are like
Exactly.
computers. It's
Yeah.
great.
Um,
Okay, so tell me about the segment. What is this segment about? How do I do this segment?
well, you just tell me something about the 90s that you did.
Oh.
Something growing up,
Yeah.
right? That might be relatable or that kids nowadays probably. Again, another example that I have.
Okay.
We used to have stick wars. I don't think that's a thing nowadays. We used to, in my apartment complex.
They're just called wars nowadays.
We would just gather sticks and we would split off to two teams and we would just throw sticks at each other in the woods. And it was a blast. And I remember I have a specific memory of me getting a hollow log, like a nice long stick that I was
If
like,
you have to use the word log, that just sounds dangerous.
yeah, but I thought it was like okay because it was hollow. So I was like, okay, this one's still like within our guidelines. We had some type of like conscience, you know?
Unless you get angry.
Yeah. And so I took this hollow log and I remember like yucking it at this kid's face and it just exploding into pieces. And that was like probably the end. That was like the last
That was
time.
the end of the kid. We
I think
actually
we
never
played
saw him again. He went blind for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Is that the moral of this story?
Yeah.
Now, that's how I know you had friends because I didn't play Stick Wars growing up. My mom didn't let me go down the street.
You didn't have friends.
I had friends, okay?
Okay.
My mom was kind of protective, so I couldn't go down the street. They would always bike ride everywhere.
Wow. I feel like that's a totally different growing up. Like nowadays, like I feel like kids are like,
well, you were
they're
in a
inside,
town
they're safe.
where people were neighbors. You can go
Everybody
your,
knew
like,
my mom and dad.
Yeah.
Like,
Was
literally
it a
everybody,
cul-de-sac?
like, hey, dude, if I was like around
Probably
town,
cul-de-sac.
it was an apartment complex. We grew
Yeah,
up in like an
exactly.
apartment complex, and we
Yeah.
were just like my mom. Like, I mean, she had various jobs growing up, like a cafeteria lady. She was like crossing guard, so everybody knew her, right? She was very like just well known, which was cool. Like I always thought like that was super cool, and also at the same time, inversely, like I'd be riding my bike somewhere and like my mom would know exactly where I was. Like, we didn't have air
She'd be like,
tags.
there's
at the
Bonnie's
time,
kid getting up
they
to
would
no
call
good.
her and tell her, I just saw Bryce like at saw him at the store
let
at
you
Bradley
know
Field or like
He's past the point.
somewhere where I shouldn't have been.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Yeah.
He's
Past
back at the jail.
yeah. There was one time where we played Manhunt and I remember like we kept it within the apartment complex, but it was like I was so confident I just like went out to the town and then like came back into the complex and nobody was able to find me and it was kind of like cheating, but
Yeah,
like
definitely cheating.
yeah.
But you won.
Yeah, but I won. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, to finish my previous story, my growing up with sticks was I would make stick piles. Did you ever make stick piles?
No, we threw sticks at kids' faces.
Yes. So mine was I would find the coolest looking sticks. I was like, this is
Mhm.
a great stick.
Mhm.
And I would add it to my stick pile. And it
Mhm.
was like my collection of sticks.
Like walking sticks.
They were just
Staff.
sticks.
Okay.
Like they could be interesting, not able to be walked. I would pretend one is a bow and arrow.
Do you remember recording songs as your playback for your?
No, I never did that.
Oh man, that was.
You
that
talking
was
about
the
as your
best.
voicemail? Like you would just be like, "Hey, you reached Bryce, but now you're gonna listen to 3 minutes of a song and then leave a voicemail."
Yeah, or like I think it was before, like when they were calling, they would have like callback, like like elevator music.
Oh, like you could create the ringing of what they would listen to.
Yeah,
I do remember that. Yeah, that was teenage years.
that was great.
Yeah.
And then, do you ever have a Tamagotchi?
No, never.
You never had a Tamagotchi?
My sisters did though.
Then you don't know how devastating it is.
It was too much responsibility for me.
That's the
I
thing,
just-
though, is that like it's like if you lost your Tamagotchi, you killed it. Like it was like
Yeah.
literally losing a family member.
That was
It's like,
tied to actual time, right? Like if you didn't feed it every day,
yeah,
that's
like,
crazy.
yeah, it
What
was
would
like
happen
that.
then?
They
would
would
just
die.
What would you do with yourself after that?
Yeah, exactly. It's like a burden I carry to this day.
Oh man.
And then your mom yelling your front name from the porch to have you come home. I guess that was for me because I was
Yeah.
just lost in town somewhere, and you're just
Yeah, my mom would yell out the window.
in the backyard. Just
The one time I
collecting
didn't come
sticks.
back when she yelled out the window, she almost called the police. That's how worried she was. And it was because I actually went down the road when I wasn't supposed to.
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at you now.
I know. I still live at home. Just kidding.
All right. All right. Let's move on to the next segment. So this one's fun.
Okay.
This one it's called Are We Old? So I'm gonna give you an
Yes.
example, and you're gonna tell me if it's old person behavior
Okay.
or if it's like peak adulthood, like where we are now, like we would do
Okay.
that
You got to clarify this for me. Is peak adulthood like
right now. Who we
young?
are. Like yeah, like we're peak adulthood, like 30 coming into our.
okay? So are we old? Like, is this like 50-year-old?
It's
plus
for you to decide.
Okay.
So
Okay. Get
are
ready.
we old? Here we go. Sitting down to rest your back in the grocery store, or
never
not
done
in the
it.
grocery store. But I don't think there's anywhere to sit in the grocery store.
There's
so
nowhere to sit in the grocery
in the mall.
store.
In the mall.
And you're not waiting for someone. You're just like, I got time to kill. I'm just gonna sit down.
Right.
Okay, I do that. I've done that, but just to people watch.
Okay. I think it's old person behavior.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've
Because
always wanted to be grown up.
I went to the mall the other day by myself, which
Uh-huh.
was an activity in itself.
Weird
'cause
right off the
going to the
bat.
mall, by yourself is weird. I just
Strange.
had to actually get stuff. I went to I think like H&M, went and did a little shopping, went to Old Navy. I was gonna go to the next store. I think it was like Best Buy, and within that kind of area, there was the middle grounds, which was like where they had chairs and they had the massage chairs. And I literally walked through the middle, like contemplating, like, oh, I need to sit down for a second before I go to my next store. And then I looked at the chairs and was like, no way, can't do that. I'm not gonna do that.
You're like, I can't be that guy.
No, yeah, no way. I'm
Why
like,
did you need to sit down though? Why did your mind be like, oh, I got to sit down?
I think I was just probably overstimulated. Like I was just
Well, that's a great reason to sit down. That is a mature person thing to do, not an old person.
no. I was like,
But
if somebody
if-
sits me like
If
I think
walking from one store to the
realistically,
next
I
got
think I
you
was just tired. Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So you are an old person.
yeah,
Yeah.
So I did that.
You're old.
But I didn't do that. I didn't sit down.
Yeah, but you're
That's all
still
that.
old because you
Yeah.
thought of that.
Comparing insurance quotes for fun.
No one does that for fun, Bryce. Where did you hear that rumor? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Comparing insurance quotes for fun?
Yeah. So I think that's old person behavior because that's how you play this game. Is you
Okay.
tell me
But you're doing it with a purpose. You're not doing it for fun.
old people behavior would be doing that for fun.
Okay. Crazy person behavior is doing that for fun.
Do you
Okay, old
understand how to
person.
play the game?
Oh, I say old person or young person?
Old person behavior would be comparing quotes. I agree because I think that people at our age say, "Oh man, my insurance was so much this month.
Yeah.
I pay so much for my auto insurance.
Yeah.
Oh, again, and then we always think, "Oh man, I'm going to lower that."
I've been thinking that for 3 years and I still haven't called.
And you haven't done it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Sitting in your car after getting home just to decompress. Is that old person behavior or is that peak adulthood?
I don't know. Depends on the day. Sometimes it's needed. Maybe peak adulthood.
I think peak adulthood is before work. I think after work is
Old person.
old person
I agree.
behavior.
I actually only do that before work when I'm about to go in and I know what day I have ahead of me. I'm just like, okay, let me take a quick nap. After work would just be if I'm on the phone. So peak
Yeah.
adulthood.
Okay. Googling, is this pain normal multiple times a week?
That is the oldest thing I've ever heard you say.
I have done that this week.
Multiple times.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Are you okay?
There's things going on that we
Bro,
need to talk about
I've known you for 20 years and I'm finding out you're in pain every week.
all the time.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Forgetting your thoughts. That's also an old
Getting
person
excited.
thing.
Getting excited about organizing your junk drawer.
That's great. I love that. Oh, young person thing.
Yeah. Young person thing.
What do you think?
Peak adulthood. I think so. I think I love going through my junk drawer, but I only have to do it like once a year or like if I move. And then it's like just cleaning up. I still have
Your Tamagotchi.
disposable. No, my Tamagotchi's long gone, buddy. I have a disposable camera that I have yet to get developed of like
From
trips
when?
from like the 90s, like when we were younger, like us like going on
Like
school
us?
trips. Yeah, like us probably. Like that'll be a day.
You
when
should. For
I'll
the
do
next
that.
episode,
I will do
get
that for not the next episode, but I will do that for one of these episodes. and
Please.
we'll do that.
I would love to see that.
Listening to podcasts during every commute. I think that's peak adulthood.
That's peak adulthood.
I think
Yeah.
that's-
Expanding
I
the
think that's
mind. That's
legitimate.
great. I include audiobooks in that.
Ooh, feeling proud of yourself for remembering to defrost dinner.
Oh my goodness.
I think that's peak adulthood.
I've never had the moment where I can be proud of myself, only disappointed that I that I haven't.
I like
It's
that.
the
That's
worst.
good. Okay.
That struck deep.
Buying clothes because they're comfortable, not stylish. I think I'm in this phase of my life right now. You could even see right now, I'm in my most probably optimal fit. I think like I'm starting to, it's either like a sweater with like these like athletic wear pants.
Yeah, those are some great athletic wear pants,
Yeah.
Bryce. I gotta say.
Yeah. Yeah. If
Wonder who got you
yeah,
those.
it wasn't my best friend. It's like this sweater or it's like a long sleeve with like a vest. And it's like the finance bro look, but it's like it's so optimal because like it keeps me warm, but at the same time if it's hot, then it's not like too hot. So it's like I feel like I found my peak outfit. It's my but it's comfortable. It's like I'm not really like looking for style. I feel like you and I like naturally we kind of we're a little stylish, so like we know what's going on. But
Actually, the more you say that, the more I realize that is exactly what I do. I find style that is very comfortable. Like
Yeah.
this shirt. Oh, I don't even know what material this is.
all right, cool. Peak adulthood.
Okay, it's peak adulthood.
Perfect.
I feel crushed.
Feeling genuinely happy about a low traffic drive. Peak adulthood.
Genuinely happy about a low traffic. Yes.
Yes, peak adulthood.
Yes.
I literally moved to this apartment so I didn't have to drive 30 minutes from where I used to live to work, and now I'm only 5 minutes away.
Yeah.
And my mornings are like night and day.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then let's close this off by asking one more. Saying I can't do anything tomorrow because I have an appointment at 3:00. That's
Old person.
I feel like that's me to a T. Like that's
yeah. Do you
that's
actually have appointments though that you're going to, or are you just saying that?
like work appointments. Like I literally, if I have an appointment at 3 p.m., I cannot think of anything other than that appointment throughout
Oh,
the day.
you can't go anywhere the day before.
But the thing is, it's better if I have more appointments throughout the day because I have less time to think about it. If I have a 3 p.m. meeting and that's my only meeting for the day, I literally my mind is just wrapped around that all day.
Are you saying the day before you can't do anything because you have that the next day?
It does say anything tomorrow. So
Yeah.
saying I can't do anything tomorrow. So
For you, is it realistically just the
it's
day
the
of?
day of. It's not
Yeah.
the day before.
So your whole morning, your whole afternoon is you thinking about that appointment.
Right.
That is
Yeah.
an unfortunate way to live.
Yeah. Right. Peak anxiety. All right. So I guess we can move into just the main segment.
Okay.
Just kind of asking you, serious questions about growing up in the 90s, your experience now, kind of coming into adulthood, being a grown man and being one of, I guess, success and, what a modest and handsome, good-looking
You know,
adult you are.
I was gonna say that was the nicest thing you've ever
Yeah.
said to me. You called me a grown man.
Yeah.
You've called me a little boy my whole life, Bryce.
What's the first moment you realize I'm not a kid anymore?
Oh my goodness. The day that I no longer added sticks to my stick pile.
There you go.
No, this one. Yeah, this one's pretty clear for me. The moment that I realized I'm not a kid anymore was when I held my niece for the first time. Yeah. My niece, she was born when I
Are
was
you a
in.
brunkle too?
Nope, just an uncle.
Okay.
When my niece was born, I wasn't in the country, and so my sister had her, and
Where were you?
I was in England with my dad.
Okay.
And the whole time leading up to that, I was like, oh man, my sister's having her so young, and like this is so tough, and you know, like that. Just thinking with my head. And even to the point where like, oh, she's born, that's amazing, like that's so beautiful.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I held her and I looked her in her eyes that I stopped thinking with my head, I started thinking with my heart. And I think that's a major part of where I felt like I became an adult, because in that moment I realized I could love someone to that capacity. I didn't know I had that ability to love someone that much.
Wow.
And then from that point forward, it's like I became a big part in her life because my mom was ill and my sister was always working. So I was like helping raise her, and that changed me forever. I'm a totally different person because of that. So I would say that moment right there, looking at my niece in her eyes, is when I knew or
I'm not
felt
a kid
like
anymore.
I'm not a kid anymore. I'm like becoming an adult. It's because now I'm responsible for how I imprint on this beautiful young little baby.
Wow.
You know? Yeah. So that's the moment.
Yeah. I think for me, the moment I realized I wasn't a kid anymore was, I think, moving into my first apartment by myself. I've always I've shared apartments before. I've always had friends, and kind of split the pressure and the cost of things kind of down the middle, right? And so I think getting my first apartment, I felt that pressure of like, wow, this is like real life. Like it's all on me or nothing, It's like I have to stay in step because I'm so grateful for everything that I have and I don't want to lose all of this, right? So I feel like that was the moment where I was like, wow, I can't really it's not all fun and games anymore. It's really a little bit more serious, and I have to take this a little bit more seriously. And even though it is fun, it is
it's
still
fun and games and bills.
And bills, right? Exactly. So I think that was the moment. I think that was really the moment where I felt like, wow, this is like, I'm not like a kid anymore.
You know what? Common thread: responsibility.
Yeah.
Major responsibility.
I think that's what it is. When did you feel first responsible for someone other than yourself? I think maybe
the
you answered
moment
that.
I saw my niece. Yeah.
I could say for me it was my little kitty cat Mochi.
Mochi.
Yeah, when I got her a year ago, that made me realize like, wow, like I grew up with pets, but again, like having my family taking care of them, like me being in my apartment by myself and her being here, like I have to take care of this little creature that can't be taken care of otherwise. So it's all on me, and that feels good.
Yeah.
I love her. What's something you still don't feel ready for?
Oh, something I still don't feel ready for. I don't know. I mean, I feel like the obvious one is kids, but I also realize just with my niece and nephew and seeing my sister raise them that you're never ready for kids. So in that sense, because I'm not ready, I'm ready.
Do you think it's rare nowadays that people plan on having kids?
Nah. I feel like it's kind of one of those things that's maybe it's not forefront of thought, but in the back of your head. But I feel like there's other people who plan everything around having kids. I feel like it depends on where you are in your life and your situation. So the answer is yes and no.
Yes and no. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What about you? Did you have something that you had in mind that you think you don't feel ready for still?
It is a good question. For me, like the immediate answer comes like, oh, I'm not ready for like a home or something, but like I feel like I would be ready for that. Like I am ready for that. Yeah, I mean like kids, like I feel like there's people that we know today that are our age that have kids. It's like
I have a few kids.
yeah, a few kids. Like it's like I feel like I'm in a totally different
amazing.
space.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Different timelines and different lives.
yeah, like
you know?
totally different lives.
Yeah.
You know, it's like maybe one day, but like it's not something that I'm actively, I guess, thinking about.
Yeah.
So, where am I right now?
Ooh.
What moment made you realize your parents were just figuring it out too?
Oh my goodness. Yeah. When I saw this question, I was taken back. That's a really good question. Because, you know, growing up, I'm looking at my parents, I'm like, they're amazing. They're superheroes.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like maybe we can all relate to some regard. And the moment I feel like I realized that my parents are just like me and we're all just like in this together and trying to figure it out, was the first time my mom ever like consoled in me or found comfort. Like she cried on my shoulder. And it was in that moment where
The first time you ever consoled your mom.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
In that moment, it was like she's been consoling me my entire life. And in this very moment, like I can give her a shoulder to cry on. And it felt like the moment of like, wow, like we're the same. Like this stepped away from just child and parent. And now this is like co-humans, like trying to figure this out together. And it felt like I could actually give at least a little something back by just being there for her in that moment. And what it made me realize is, wow, we're all going through struggles. We're all on this emotional roller coaster, and we're just trying to do our best in this life and live closest to what we know and believe to be true as possible.
Yeah.
That was the moment.
Wow.
What about you? What moment made you realize your parents were just figuring it out too? If there was a moment, you know?
I don't know if there was ever like like I said, like I think my parents, I think that they of course they did their best to give me and my brothers everything that we have and we had.
I felt like I was part of that crew too.
Yeah, my mom,
Yeah.
my mom being your mom as well, and it's like I feel like the moment that I now live on my own, it's like, oh wow, how challenging must this be? But having 3 kids also, like, I don't even have to deal with that, right? But it's like, so I recognize that, and I think that's kind of when I realized, like, oh, they were just doing their best, and me and Matt were just running havoc, and just
Making it harder for them.
terrorizing them,
Yeah.
just So I think that was probably
Wow.
yeah.
Added perspective. Yeah.
What's one mistake that helped you grow up?
Did we just have the same idea?
No, I mean,
I don't know. One mistake that helped me grow up.
One mistake, yeah. I know what you're thinking, but
I know. I want to say, it was probably. It's the only thing I can think about. It was when I snuck into my school after hours with my best friend.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And and we were brought down to the local police station. We weren't arrested or anything. We were kids at the time. And then our parents were called. And seeing my mom come in and never seeing her eyes bigger in my life, and just instantly, like, I was okay up to that moment. And when I saw her, I bawled my eyes out, quiet the whole way home, locked myself in my room for like a week and like didn't eat. I was just like, almost like felt like I had to correct myself.
Okay.
Anyways.
So for context.
Yeah.
Right, when we were in 8th grade, me and Matt, we went into our middle school at a time that we shouldn't have. Like it was like after
spring
hours,
break.
like spring break. We went in there and we were just running around the hallways, just like having fun, not realizing there's like silent alarms. The cops came and we walked right up to the cops like, oh, sorry, sir, we shouldn't be in here. And they took us to the police station. They had us call our moms, and that was it. That's the story. And it was like traumatizing at the time. But like,
I feel like that
was
helped. That was a mistake that I think helped me grow up, because I learned very quickly there are boundaries to fun. There are lines that from that point forward I realized I'm not going to cross, because like it wouldn't be better for me.
You realize like, hey,
for my
don't
family.
listen to all of Bryce's great ideas.
But why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that
It's
was
like,
the
what?
one mistake.
Matt said, "Why are we going to go in there?" And I said, "Why not?" And
And that was all it took. I was just like, well, I don't have anything to say about that.
story be told.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't think this story would come out in the first podcast.
There we go. Thank God. Right?
Whoops. Luckily our parents know this one.
When do you feel most grounded in who you are now?
When?
When?
Do I feel most grounded in who I am right now?
Yes.
Probably when I'm designing. I feel like when I have some trace paper out and I'm sketching and I'm like really thinking of a problem or, challenge, and I'm designing it out and it's like 2, 3, 4 hours and I'm just like
In flow.
I feel like those are the moments where I really feel that I'm like myself because of the endurance it takes and the amount of knowledge I've accumulated having to come together just to create this one design solution or multiple. And in that moment, it feels really good to come to the end of a process and to have had the endurance to make it to the end. Because I feel like in the past, I haven't had that endurance.
How do you balance that now with like fun?
Oh, well, that is fun. Like in those moments, it's fulfillment. It's like fun in the form of fulfillment. It's like when you wake up in the morning and you make your bed and you come back to your bed later.
Yeah.
And it feels nice because you're like, this is really nice to be in a clean space.
Yeah.
It's that type of fulfillment, that type of fun.
Okay.
But now, I still have tons of fun, but now that aspect of fun is not separate from it.
Do you think that you're living the kind of adulthood that you always had imagined, or?
I don't think I was imagining much of adulthood. I just thought to myself when I was younger, 30 is old, 40 is a grandpa, and 50 I'm done.
Really?
Not realizing.
Is that really what you thought?
Yeah, like not to that extreme degree, but in a general sense, I never really saw myself like as a 30-year-old or as a 40-year-old. And if I did, it was a very cliche thought of, oh, when I'm 30, I'll have kids, I'll do this, that. But now that I'm 30, 31, okay, fine. I'm realizing that it's not that big of a deal. And that 40 is not really a big deal. 50 is not a big deal. And that by maintaining my childlikeness, like the child within me, life has just been fun all the way through. And yeah, I'm doing more adult stuff now, but it's not like I'm doing it without a smile on my face and just joking around,
Do you ever feel like that childlikeness is ever going to do you ever feel like you're going to change? Like one day it's going to kind of be, because I relate to that as well. I feel like I'm the same kind of as I was when I was 18, just more experiences, a little bit more mature, right? But like, I'm still kind of like, I still have that young kind of feel.
I feel like it could go away if I let it. I definitely think it takes constant effort, because like for me to keep the childlikeness and the fun, like maybe I have a slight predisposition to it just because of a really privileged upbringing. And I don't have much trauma that I'm pulling with me through life. So I don't have to work through those things, which is already a baseline, that's I can't take for granted. But the conscious effort all the time to put myself in uncomfortable situations and be goofy and to poke fun, like, at the people and pull out their silly sides, like constantly having to do that, I feel like it keeps me young. And then also like staying fit. I feel like being fit also goes very hand in hand with that.
Yeah.
And third thing, not to drag it on too much, but having systems in place where if I'm going through difficult situations, to not let it get me down for too long.
Yeah.
So always having the people
kind of accepting
I can go back to.
Yeah.
Where I know that they will ground me, that they will kind of like recenter my focus. Like, listen, bro, that's not a big deal, actually.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? You're right. Let me like get my head out of the game, and just like really kind of breathe for a second, and having those kind of things that I do.
Reset.
Yeah. Reset.
Yeah.
I think those are important for me to stay light.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a great answer.
Thanks.
Yeah. So that actually wraps up the question section for you.
Okay.
I want to move into a new segment. It's called This or That. It's just, would you rather this or would you rather that? Easy enough, right? I think you'll be able to get
I'll
this
try
one.
my best.
Yeah, I think you'll be able to do all right. So, quick fire, laundry now.
Sorry.
Laundry now or laundry tomorrow?
What?
Laundry now or laundry tomorrow?
I should always do laundry now, but I do it tomorrow.
Okay.
So that?
You're choosing laundry tomorrow.
I don't
You're
want to choose
choosing
that though.
this or that. This
No,
is
my choice wants to be laundry now, but it ends up being laundry tomorrow.
okay.
Yeah.
Great. Rapid fire.
Okay.
Yeah. Staying in or going out? In any context that you want to put that in, that's what you're given. Staying in.
What's going
or
on?
going out?
Am I going out with friends and family?
You tell me.
Well, if I have work to do, I'm going to stay in.
Staying in or going out? You have to choose
Going
one or
out.
the other. Going out.
Yeah.
You'd rather go out.
Yeah.
Party animal.
No, I just want to see my friends and
kidding.
family.
Cooking or ordering takeout?
Ordering takeout.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to cook more though.
Okay. But you can't. You don't.
Yeah. It's just the speed of life.
Buying name brand or buying generic brand?
Generic brand.
If you had the option to choose
If I had I
actual
wasn't so
brand.
poor.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I do believe in quality, but I do think that there's a lot of generic brands that have super high quality. So
Yeah.
I'm still gonna stick with it.
7 a.m. gym sesh or late night sesh? Can you mute my
Yes, sir. 7 a.m. gym sesh.
Yeah. Okay. 7 a.m. gym sesh or late night sesh for me? Oh man.
You're late night sesh.
I'd say late
You're
night.
100%
Yeah, I'm
late
definitely
night
late night.
sesh. Yep.
I can do the 7 a.m. gym, but I'll only do it for 2 weeks and then I'll
Yeah, you're late.
stop. Saving money or I deserve this purchase?
You,
Buddy.
I deserve this
You
purchase.
think I am?
Yeah.
You think I am?
Yeah, but
Really?
I didn't answer mine yet. I am also hey, I deserve this purchase guy.
I think I'm a saving money kind of guy.
You're I deserve this purchase.
Yeah, you're right.
These are nice
You're
mics, by the way. Where'd you
Yeah.
get these? Oh, you deserve this
I
purchase.
deserve this purchase.
Yeah.
No, this was a need. This
This
wasn't
is a need. He says.
Call your parents or text them back in 3 hours.
Call your parents.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. This is for you, not for me.
That's all right.
And text my parents back in 3 hours. Weekly meal prep or figure it out every night?
I want to do weekly meal prep, and I try, and I do it for a couple weeks, but I end up doing figure it out every night.
I think weekly meal prep is overrated, and I
I think it's so important.
realize that I get super tired of whatever it is by like the second day,
Can I propose something?
third day.
Bi-weekly meal prep. Does that mean twice a week?
Bi-weekly meal prep?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Not every 2 weeks. I'm saying meal prepping for the next 3 days and then meal prepping for the next 4 days or 3 days.
Yeah,
That works pretty well.
that's the idea of it.
Oh, you
Yeah.
don't just meal prep once for the whole week?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
But
See,
by
I
that
haven't
third
gotten this
day,
one
I'm like, I
down
don't
yet.
want to. Yeah. By that third day, I don't really want to eat the same thing again. I'm just very privileged, I think. I'm just like, yeah, I'll buy Chinese food and then I'll go make a steak and then I'll, when it comes to food, I don't really like,
Hold back.
yeah, I don't really cut corners.
Yeah.
Cleaning the whole house or cleaning one room and pretending that it's clean?
Cleaning one room.
Okay. Really?
Can we move on?
I'm-
Yeah.
I'm cleaning the whole house.
I don't want to talk about my cleaning.
Okay. Weekend errands or weekend rest?
Weekend rest. Weekend rest.
Weekend rest.
Yep.
Okay. Fix it yourself or hire someone?
Fix it yourself, 100%. And then for you, it's hire my best friend, but don't pay him. So
Wow. You're really into yourself.
no.
You think you could fix anything?
Huh?
You think you could fix everything?
I think I could try to fix anything.
Yeah, I'm going to hire somebody that's not you to do it.
I will do a great job. It'll just take me twice as long.
Coffee at home or $6 coffee?
Coffee at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm mixed on that one. That one's tough.
You've been recently getting more coffee, so
Yeah, so I've been going to Starbucks getting
Mhm.
latte and it's smooth. It's nice.
Oh, what's
It's
your
really
what's
good.
your Starbucks order?
My Mocha Froppy Chacky Rappy Frappuccino.
Exactly. And they know exactly what you're talking about.
No, I think I'm more of a coffee at home guy. I think I'm realizing that I'm more of a coffee at home guy.
Mm.
Yeah, because you can make it particular to how you want it.
Yes.
The thing is, it's just too expensive to go to Starbucks every single day. It really
So
is
expensive.
not
Yeah.
economic. Night out with friends or night out in with Netflix?
Night out in with friends, Netflix.
Okay, I'll take that. Fold laundry immediately or live out of the basket?
Fold laundry immediately. I do it every time.
See, I'm fortunate enough now that I have my washer and dryer. So when it's dry, I just leave them in there until my washer is full, and then I kind of do that.
The reason I fold laundry immediately is because every bit of my clothing will get wrinkled.
That's the point of folding laundry. Makes sense. Pay the bill now or wait until the reminder.
Auto pay.
Yeah. Drive in silence or blast music.
Silence.
I've been playing classical music and it's different.
I love that you've been playing classical.
It's different because like I'm tired
So
of like
good.
the hip hop. I'm tired of like just like all the garbage that's just my ears have been receiving. So I'm like, but I don't want to sit in silence because it's just too quiet and like. But like classical, my mind, like my subconscious mind goes elsewhere, so that I could really get in deep thought.
Mm-hmm.
Like it preoccupies that space in my mind. It's like when somebody's like talking to you and you're just looking at them and exactly. Yeah.
What'd you say?
Yeah. It's like somebody's talking to you and you're not listening to a word you're saying because you're off thinking something else. Right. That's kind of how classical music is for me when I'm driving. Plan everything or go with the flow.
I plan everything, but then when it changes, I go with the flow.
This or that. Plan everything or go with the flow.
Neither. Both.
You're so bad at these games.
No,
It's
but you know me.
so
I plan everything.
I think when
But then I'm also really go with the flow.
I think when you plan, you can go with the flow.
Yes. I agree with that 100%.
Answer the phone or let it go to voicemail.
Answer the phone.
Yeah?
Yeah. Even when it says potential spam, because then I'm like, maybe it's not.
No, not me. Go to voicemail every time.
Yeah.
Because if it's spam or like anything, no. Take vitamins daily or take them when you remember.
Take vitamins daily.
Okay. Start a new hobby or stick to routines.
Start a new hobby or stick to routines?
The podcast is a new hobby, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I say both.
Organize your closet or shove things in and close the door.
Is this like who we want to be or who we are?
You're really struggling with these.
I am, because I'm just like, well, that's how I want to be.
So we're going to move on to the next segment
Okay, sounds good.
where it's basically you're just going to be asking me.
Oh, I'm going to be able to ask you questions? Okay,
Sure.
great. I'm going to get into my host announcer mode. Okay. Okay. Bryce Connor Clemens.
Oh, goodness. It's like
I'm
I don't
getting in
know
the
if I'm
mode.
offended by that.
What? He's offended by your own name?
When you
It's a
say it
beautiful
like that.
name.
My goodness.
BCC.
Hey, you're so corny. Move, go.
Bryce. Why do you shake your head every time I say
Say
something?
my name so disrespectfully. I don't. It's crazy.
How? I say it with
So crazy.
command.
Thanks. All right.
Okay. Bryce. That's better, right?
Yeah.
Bryce? Have you ever felt like you were behind in life?
Ooh. Constantly. That's like a
Yeah.
chronic feeling when you like wait till you get your own place. Like just you yourself, not living with other roommates. Like I constantly feel like I'm trying to catch up, and I don't think that's a feeling that ever dissipates. Like I don't think it's ever gonna go away, and it's like a good feeling because it's like motivating, right? It's like, do I feel like I'm behind? Like, do I feel like I should own a home right now? Like, I'm kind of happy with like my apartment. I don't need more space in this. Like, will it be nice one day? Yeah, of course. Like to have my own property. Do I feel behind in having kids? Like, I don't even know if that's in my plans. So like, not really, you know? Do I feel behind in my career? I think always. I think like every single year, I just want to continuously push myself. Like, how can I make more money? How can I upgrade to be a better manager? Like, how can I get into a better position? Yeah. So I think I always feel behind, which allows me to be ahead.
Do you think you're behind?
Yes, that's what I just said.
No. You've been saying feel, which is interesting because it's like you have this feeling of being behind. But do you actually think that you are behind?
No, I think I mean, I say this very hesitantly. Like, I don't want to think that I'm content in anything, I don't think I'm behind. I think I'm doing very well for myself, and I'm happy with the things that I have and where I am in life. So I feel that way, but I don't think that I am.
That's good.
Yeah.
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 And I think there's a point in making a difference between those two
Yeah.
things. Okay.
Mhm.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Next question.
Yeah.
When did you start enjoying slowing down?
Ooh.
It's a good one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think I've realized that I like slowing down when I like am home from work and like I'm like, oh, I get to take like a bath and like read a book, which is like it sounds like so like
Yeah.
as like a man that's like kind of weird, but it's like kind of slowing
really.
down. Like I'm like taking care of myself. Like I think I still think life's moving quickly. Like I still think that like I don't think I am slowing down, but I do enjoy slowing down sometimes because everything's always so fast paced, always so overstimulated, always like everything. All
Do you
at
feel
one
like
time.
slowing down is a necessity for self-care?
I think I need to like slow my thoughts down, reflect where I am, plan, and like move forward. And I think that's it.
Do you think that helps you do what you do better?
What?
Like, do you think that helps you get through life better?
Planning, slowing down?
Yeah, by slowing down.
I think in some aspects, in some sense. Yeah. Yeah. It's such an ambiguous question that it's like,
Yeah.
yes.
I
think
mean,
the
like,
answer is
personally,
yes and no. Like,
I feel like you have to,
Yeah.
so you burn yourself out,
yeah.
have those pause times.
Yeah. Like there are times where you got to go, but like at the same time, there are times we got to slow down, reflect, and realize like, okay, like what can I do better? How can I be better? Like, yeah. So yeah, that's
Good answer. Okay. Excuse me. What part of being an adult surprises you the most?
part of an adult surprises me the most. That everybody is just pretending to be an adult. Like literally everybody's pretending. Like that surprised me.
We're all
Like,
just big kids.
yeah, everybody's just
Yeah.
grown kids. And
Yeah.
it's like,
That's exactly it.
yeah, like I think like that's it.
For all you kids listening, just realize we're just like you. Okay, I'm going to skip a few questions. I'm going to jump into this one. Is there a kid-like habit that you'll never give up?
Ooh. Yeah. I got a few. I got one
Okay.
one to go back to the slowing down
Mm-hmm.
question. We've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh lately, which is like almost embarrassing to say, but it's like helps me slow down. Like it's a mental game. It's kind of like chess, right?
Yeah.
And that brings
Totally
me
is.
back to like my childlikeness. And then physically like skateboarding, I've been trying to do like rollerblading, like the walkway over the Hudson. It's like, those are things that I feel like keep me kind of young and spry and hip, right? Did I answer the question?
Yeah, childlike habits.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like those are in line. For me, if I were to answer that, well, childlike habits, I think it's just being childlike.
Yeah.
Like laughing at corny things. Saying dad jokes for me has kept me extremely young, I feel like. And just like, I can't give them
The
up.
corniness and the
Yeah.
dad jokes. Yeah, that's definitely you.
Yeah, that's me to the T.
What about you? Like, do you ever like feel like you're behind in life, or are you like slowing down, or?
Yeah. But then I try to remind myself that like I can't compare myself to anyone else. There's tons of people that are just so much further in their careers and their families and their own self-development and stuff. But it's like, it's impossible to compare to two individuals who had completely different upbringings, completely different environments, and have developed to completely different humans. It's just, it doesn't even make sense to compare. So in that sense, I just remember myself of that. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not behind. I'm just doing my best. Kind of goes back to what my mom used to tell me, which is, as long as I do my best, that's all. And I know that's stupidly simple, but sometimes I feel like those stupid, simple things just keep me aligned. So I try not to feel behind.
Yeah.
Let me get into the next one for you.
Okay.
How do you stay creative in such a routine world?
Oh man, that's a great one. Um, I think my job is inherently creative. I think
Mm.
being in digital marketing is a very creative thing, like developing strategies for businesses to like prosper, right? It's like every single business that I work with is different in its own sense. So it's not like creative in the sense that like I draw, which there's nothing wrong with that, like, or anything really, but like you draw, right? That's why, yeah, right. Um, right. I really wish I could get back to writing music. Like I wish I had like a
Yeah.
moment's time where I could slow down and I could do that. Like I feel like I haven't done that in a while, and I feel like that if I just sat down and did that, like I would be able to just write like three songs in like 30 minutes just because I haven't in so long.
Mm.
It's like whereas like the days when I was writing every single day, it was like I could take hours to write one line, right? So yeah, I think that just inherently my job is creative, and then just like little side passion things like writing music or
Yeah. For
reading I like to do.
for me, one thing that I realize helps me stay creative is
Mm.
sports.
Mhm.
I never even knew it, but when we played volleyball, for instance,
Yeah,
I felt like I was trying to be creative and strategic in like how I trained
nice.
and how I would go through a
Yeah, it
game and
keeps
stuff
you
like that.
keeps you sharp,
Yeah.
keeps you young.
Yeah. It gets my mind going too.
Mhm.
So that's good.
Cool.
I really think you should get back into writing music.
Yeah.
You'd love that. I literally, since the day I met you when we were 13,
That's like my idea.
you have been writing music.
That's like my idea of success is like if I could get to the point where I no longer have to really work and I'm able to maintain like a happy and like prosperous life for my family, and I could spend my days like in that creative state of writing music and like making songs and making albums, like I feel like that would be amazing.
Mm.
That would be like ideal. But it's fun. It's all in the
Yeah.
process, you know. It's like
It's almost like we're constantly fighting to go back to our childhood.
yeah, right.
Like when you didn't have any responsibilities.
Would you?
What? Go back to
Would
the
you?
childhood?
Yeah. Would you go back if you could? With all of the memories, everything you have right now, would you go back?
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Short answer. Easy.
Mhm.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
would.
Mhm.
And then I would like be like, all right, now that I know what adulthood is like, I'm gonna pave an even better path.
Hmm.
That's how I would do it.
Yeah. I feel like yeah, I would say yeah, but like I couldn't imagine going back to school. Like I couldn't imagine I
That's
couldn't
a tough
imagine
one.
doing high school again. I couldn't imagine college. Like when I was done with college, like that was it for me. Like I was like ready. I'm ready. Good.
Mm.
This part of my life's over.
Okay, so then on the flip side of that, if
Mm.
schooling isn't something that really you would want to
1000%.
do,
1000%.
then what part of your adulthood is something that you're just like, yes, this little thing I value so much?
If
Something that you want to keep from your adulthood.
I couldn't, like if I had to go back and,
Yeah.
and I couldn't keep it.
Yeah.
I think the idea of like self-acceptance, like realizing that the way that I think of myself is enough. Like, so for example, right? Like Bryce, like younger Bryce, if he ever met me today, would think he's the coolest person ever. Like literally, like, and I think
You
that,
know, now that you say it, I think you've had self-acceptance this whole time.
I think that, but I think that's important because like you don't know as a kid, right? Like I'm just kind of like doing my best and trying for myself and for other people, and like really though, like if I met myself today, I'd be like that's a cool guy. Like I have the things that I've always dreamed of and that I've wanted, and like it's enough for me, and like I'm happy with and satisfied with life and like where I am today. So that's what I would want to remember, because then if I remembered that going back and then I like became a whole different person like on top of that, like I feel like that'd be even cooler of a person, like even, you know, better of a person.
Interesting. Okay. Then kind of piggybacking off that, what part of adulthood now would younger you kind of be like, oh, that looks like adulthood is worth it?
is worth it.
Yeah, like your younger self.
This
Yeah.
podcast, like this, like being in my apartment with my best friend, with my cat who's sleeping, like, and having the opportunity to be able to do this. I think that's that.
Yeah. I agree. It's almost like, what? You could do that?
Right. Yeah.
You
like
bought all those lights and
yeah,
cameras?
exactly.
That's great.
It's like, oh, like one day, like just sitting in our apartment, we're like, why don't we turn my living room into a studio? It's like, oh yeah, we can do that. We have free will. Like,
Yeah.
that's cool. Let's
Yeah,
do
we
that.
have,
Let's get the sign. Let's put the plants.
We get
Let's get the
paid.
lights. Yeah. Let's get the equipment.
Yeah.
And let's just do it.
Yeah.
Why not? What else am I going to use my living room for? To live?
No.
I'm living, bro.
Yeah. You do that in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay. Last question then for you, Bryce.
Mm-hmm.
What's one lesson you hope your future self remembers?
To always like live within my means. I think there's been times
That's wisdom.
where I've been a little stretched thin, and that's where the pressure comes of trying to keep up, and the reflection, and like not losing everything, and that constant worry, right? It's like, as fun as everything is, there's always that worry in the back of your mind, like, oh, I gotta work to make money to survive, right? And it's like, I don't want to be in survival mode. Like, I want to be in like loving prosperity, like abundance, right? And so like, if my future self, like if I'm in a totally different place where like I'm even like I'm more successful, and I'm like just remember, like, no matter how successful you are, you could still live a little below your means, and it'll still be comfortable. You'll still be happy, and you'll be probably a much more like giving person and forgiving on yourself too. So I think
That's great.
Yeah.
I've heard that my whole life as well. So that's great advice. That right there is a great lesson.
Yeah.
I also think I should learn that lesson. I think that present self should remember that more.
I mean,
Not
I'm currently,
just future self.
currently going through that little stretch thin, but it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. That concludes the serious questions for Bryce.
So we're pretty much wrapping up. I just wanted to turn to the audience, kind of wrap up the first episode. Thank you guys again for being here, and ask you, what moment did you really feel like you were an adult, or at least pretending to be one, right? Please subscribe the podcast. We're looking forward to, doing more of these and putting these together for you guys, and for you guys interacting and being a part of this. We just want to kind of build this and, be together with you. So thank you so much, Matt. Thank you again for
having me.
First episode. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Good job. Thanks.
All right. And that's everything in between.